What is it? Just a sec. What is up? I'm the TikTok team, or Adam, whichever one you want to call me, and welcome, wankers, to my video. Now what are we talking about today? Well, this is quite an interesting one. It is called sensory processing disorder. Wankers. Now, what is sensory processing disorder? It is a disorder that affects the nervous system when it receives messages and tries to translate them into behaviors. So in other words, it creates kind of a traffic jam, wankers, in the nervous system to kind of translate stuff into movements. Also, for those of you who don't know and are wondering why I keep yelling out things, wankers, I have Tourette's and ADHD. So in case you clicked on the video for the title or whatever, just know that this is me. Wankers. Now what does it cause? Well, it causes motor clumsiness, it causes behavioral issues, it causes anxiety, it causes depression. Wankers. It causes problem with schoolwork, and it causes other symptoms as well that aren't classified as major ones. Now me personally, I'm pretty clumsy. I'm quite a clumsy person. Yes, of course, the fall in the beginning was staged, but that's just trying to get the point across that I'm clumsy. In other words, I trip up a lot. I find myself tripping, and I don't fall as much, but sometimes I do fall, and I drop things, I do clumsy things. But it doesn't affect me all the time. See, when I'm skating or something, when I'm doing something I really like, I know it doesn't work the same way as Chris. When I'm skating, like when I'm doing any type of skating, I'm actually quite good, I'm not clumsy, I don't fall that much, and I'm actually pretty good. But when it comes to other things, like picking stuff up and holding stuff and walking around places, I find I trip quite a bit and I drop things a lot. An example, I was at work the other day and I went to go salt the chips. For those of you who don't know, I work at KFC. I went to go salt the chips, so I went and picked up the salt shaker and it was facing upwards, and I only had one hand. No, I had it in my left hand, and I had it in one hand, and I wanted to flip it up. No, I had it in my right hand. Never mind. So I chucked it up and I caught it. Well, that's what I normally do. But this time, I chucked it up, and I forgot to catch it, and I didn't close my hand, and it bounced off my hand and went into the chip fryer. So in other words, there's this plastic salt shaker, wankers, sitting in the chip fryer, basically melting. So I was standing there like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna say to my manager? Like, this is so awkward. So I kind of just went, I kind of dropped the chip salt in the fryer, and they came over and they like took this basket and they like took it out. But it was really like, it was awkward. And it's just me being clumsy. I'm quite a clumsy person. Here's another interesting fact for you. 1 in 20 children have it. Yeah, that's quite a shock to you, isn't it? That's quite a lot of people. 1 in 20 children have it. That's a lot. Like, if you think of it, that's a lot. So probably about 2 children in every classroom have SPD. Like, that's quite that's quite interesting. Now at school, it affects me with picking up my pens and that. I might drop my pens quite a few times, or knock something off the desk. Like, not on purpose, but just moving around. I'm quite clumsy, like, all that. And I trip a lot. When walking down the stairs, I trip a lot. Now that could also be due to my ADHD, because I like to run around, and I like to run down the stairs as fast as I can. And I like to jump stairs, because I want to get to the end as quickly as possible. I want to do stuff now! So I'll be running down the stairs, and I might trip up. I mean, I don't normally fall, but sometimes I just fall to the side, like, you know, it's really... It's annoying. Of course you don't notice it that much when you actually have it, because you don't know any different. Like, whenever I drop something, I don't think, oh, that's me being clumsy, that's just me dropping something. But anyways, that was my nice and quick, short and sweet video on SPD. And remember, my video schedule is every Sunday I will upload a new video. Unless basically that week I'll upload it the following Sunday, but for the most part it should be coming out every Sunday. And then every second Wednesday I'll be uploading a Tics in Class video. But instead of being called 1, 2, 3, 4 or whatever, it's gonna have a date now, but that probably happened like 3 weeks ago. This is recorded ahead of time. Whoa! But yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching the TikTok team. And I'll see you next time. Keep on ticking or being hyperactive or falling over, because that's what we do. Wankers. Unless you get better, then good on you, I envy you, and that is great. That is freaking great. Anyways, thank you for watching this episode of TikTok team. And I will see you guys next week. Goodbye. Wah!